Hello everyone, this is the Turfway Park Report for Saturday, January 31st. 9 races on tap. Track condition, as always, is labeled fast. The first race is a claimant event. Field of 9 go to post here. They'll be going 1 mile. The favorite, number 6, Minguns Prospect. They're off. Just Follow My Lead's the first to show. Quick into stride, there goes Basone. Up to the outside of that one is Minguns Prospect, and going to be spun about 4 wide is Salty Rim. Taking off heels there in the yellow is Wheaton's Express, angling wide there. Close to the rail, it's all about the joy, saving all the ground. Hellcat Senior is next, then a link further back to the favorite, Grace's Devil. Very compact field, and they have just about 3/4 of a mile left to race. 4 lengths will cover them from front to back, and up front, Just Follow My Lead. And the Bug Boy Gilligan try to ration out this speed here in front by a length. Minguns Prospect racing along in the second position, closest to the rail. It's all about joy is third. To the outside of that one is Salty Rim racing in fourth, and now going for a run on the outside is the favorite Grace's Devil racing up into third. Then a link further back to Wheaton's Express after that troubled first turn, and then 2 to Cody Peak and Hellcat Senior. The quarter a slow 25-4, the half 50-4, so a dawdling pace set by Just Follow My Lead in the Bug Boy as they bend into that turn, just over 3/8 of a mile left to run. So Just Follow My Lead is in front by a length. Coming under a ride, there's Minguns Prospect in second. Easing up to the top duo is Salty Rim. Grace's Devil's being asked to quicken, as is Cody Peak as they arrive near the quarter pole. They've all got to get to Just Follow My Lead, who's done all the heavy lifting. Just Follow My Lead will turn them in 4 to the good. On the 3 wide side, Salty Rim racing along in second. Down on the inside, Minguns Prospect are in a stretch run with 1/8 of a mile left to race, and Just Follow My Lead. Lead is diminishing. Here comes Cody Peak in Salty Rim by the 16th pole. Just Follow My Lead will hold sway, and Just Follow My Lead done it all on the front end, is going to win by 4. Photo for second between Minguns Prospect and Salty Rim. It's all about the joy was 4th. Running time 1:42 flat. Number 3, Just Follow My Lead. Well rationed on the front end by the Bug Boy Jack Gilligan. Took them all the way from start to finish to win going away. Just Follow My Lead, owned and trained by John Rankin, returns 21.87, 84.40. Second one's number 6, Minguns Prospect, 363. 23rd to 7, Salty Rim, 580. The exacta was worth $69.40. The dollar try, $1,782 even, and the dollar super, $1,782. Second race from Turfway Park, Maiden, Fillies, and Mares. The claiming price $5,000, going 1 mile. Scratch number 6, Arrows Away, and number 8, Lady Barrister. Field of 8 remain with the morning line favorite number 3, Maria's Kismet, with leading rider ALBIN JIMENEZ. And they're off. An expeditious beginning for the favorite, Maria's Kismet, who's sent out running. Quick into stride, there's Circle M Diana, and flashing speed up the fence. Here comes Miss Sattaam. Up on the far outside, Rhodes is given even further out, Circle M Diana, and stacked about 6 deep, there's Cyber Launch. And then a long way last is Makena Girl. So their midpoint through that clubhouse turn, up front the favorite, Maria's Kismet, shows the way 1.5 lengths. Better by far, tracking right there in second, a length further back, Runbridled, racing along into 3rd position. Looming up large there, 4th position, now overtaking 3rd is Cyber Launch, 1 in front of a Rose is given. Then comes Circle M Diana, and a break of 2 back to Miss Sattaam, and a long way last. Makena Girl has nothing but hindquarters and heels into viewfinder, and has to make up about 9 lengths as they approach the half-mile pole. So another slow opening quarter here, 25-1. So Maria's Kismet trying to back the pace right up into Better by Far, who's coming up to challenge now. Those two now stride for stride as they approach the 3/8 pole. Then a break of 2, Cyber Launch is being asked to quicken. Runbridled is going the wrong way, then a long way back to a Given of the Rose, who's now being passed by Circle M Diana, and still a long way last is Makena Girl. The half 50 seconds flat, and Better by Far to the outside has taken the lead, but starting to get out of touch, and Maria's Kismet coming back on the inside, ever resilient. A space of 4 back to Cyber Launch, and then 2 to Runbridled. To the top of the lane they come. Maria's Kismet fighting off the challenger of Betting by Far. Now Better by Far coming back to tackle to the outside. Maria's Kismet, a game on the inside, a long way back. Coming from the clouds, there's Circle M Diana along with Runbridled as they race inside the 16th pole, and Better by Far, a bridesmaid or last, but will walk the aisle to the winner's circle to break Maiden today by 1.5 lengths. Maria's Kismet was second, long way back to Runbridled 3rd, and Cyber Launch ran on to be 4th. Running time 1:43-4. Number 5, Better by Far, unleashed a strong and sustained stretch rally to get up to break maiden here under Alejandro Contreras for trainer Kenny Miller. Number 5, Better by Far, returned 620, 280, 220. Second was number 3, Maria's Kismet, 240, 210. Third was number 2, Runbridled, 340 to show. The 5-3 Exacta returns $12.80 to try, $53.80. The Super 5-3-210 returns $138 even. The early daily double, $82.60. Reminder, in the second, number 6, Arrows Away, and number 8, Lady Barrister were scratched. Up next, the third race from Turfway Park, a claiming event for fillies and mares, which has not won 3 since a date or not winners of 4 a lifetime. The claiming price, $5,000. Field of 12 will go 6.5 furlongs. The morning line favorite from the barn of Ted Lucas was number 6, Our Little Daisy. They are racing. Snappy beginning for Runaway Launch, who fires first. Quick into stride against the rail. There goes Pure Delight. And up on the far outside, there's Love Tractor, and between horses knifing through, here comes Purpurrpurr. Off the gate in 5th, racing along down on the rail, there is Arequipa, flanked by Baja, Bessie. Then a space of 2 back to Love Tractor, who's faded along 1 in front of PV Park, and a separation of 2 to Dixie Council, and a long, long way last is Vex, about 15 lengths off the pace. The 23-3 opening quarter of Pure Delight from the barn of Chip Brownfield shows the way by a nose. Purpurrpurr and Osorio going up to challenge this one. Runaway Launch is already being ridden with over 3 furlongs left to go. Arequipa is down along the rail and knifing their way between horses. Our Little Daisy, the favorite, starts to pick horses off one by one as they approach the quarter-mile pole. The half 47-4, and they're going to stack up 3 across the track by the quarter pole. Pure Delight been there every step, challenging Purpurrpurr, and now here comes the fresh challenge of Our Little Daisy, who's kicked wide for the drive. They have 1/8 of a mile left to run, and Our Little Daisy in the blue has found the front. Here comes Love Tractor. Even further out, Baja Bessie moved wide for the drive. Baja Bessie going best of all, and Baja Bessie and ALBIN JIMENEZ are going to go on to score from off a pace victory to win by about 2. Cobra's Crown was second, then came Our Little Daisy, and against the rail, Love Tractor was 4th, 1:21-2. Number 5, Baja Bessie, rallied from off the pace to win under ALBIN JIMENEZ, going away by 4 for trainer Joe Davis. Number 5, Baja Bessie, returns $11, $523.40. Second was number 3, Cobra's Crown, $740, $460. Third was the 6, Our Little Daisy, $260. The Exacta was $92.20. The $1 try, $131.80. The Superfecta for a $2 wager, $4,736 and some change. The 50-cent pick 3, early pick 3, comes back $119.95. And the Rollin' Double, $48.60. Up next, race number 4, a maiden special weight event for maiden 3-year-olds. Field of 8, no program changes. They'll be racing 1 mile. The morning line favorite from the barn of high percentage trainer Tommy Drury was number 1, Hollywood Critic. They are racing, and Latin Wildcat absolutely missed the break. Hollywood Critic fires on out, aptly away. There's Zambian up to contest. And 3 wide there, the Indiana-bred Eye Skipper's going to bank about now 4 into that clubhouse turn. Down along the rail, Simeon came away racing in the 4th position. Lonesome Highway and Dean Sarvis in the 5th position, 1 back of Pepperoni, and then a separation of 2 to Latin Wildcat. So as they straighten out of that turn, approaching the backstretch now, the opening quarter up 24-2. So a contested pace up front between Hollywood Critic to the inside, Zambian applying the pressure to the outside. These two are stride for stride. Eye Skipper about 2 lengths off this top duo racing along in 3rd. The Mike Maker Charge, Pepperoni racing along in the 4th position, 2 clear of 5th running Simeon. Up to the outside of that one, there is Latin Wildcat, as they took the half 48-3, and they head into that upper turn. And Hollywood Critic starts to edge away from Zambia now. Hollywood Critic going by the 3/8 pole, 2 to the good. Then the Indiana-bred Eye Skipper starting to draw an ever closer second. Zambian has thrown in a towel and kicked wide for the drive. Here comes Pepperoni and Johnny McKee going to make it 3 across the track as they approach the quarter-mile pole. And Hollywood Critic, the Canadian Vayner, will turn first. Hollywood Critic off the turn in front by a diminishing length. Here comes comes Pepperoni up to engage. Eye Skippers had no more as they approach the 8th pole. It's Hollywood Critic to the inside. Pepperoni pushing on by to the outside as they have a 16th of a mile left to race. Here's the 3-year-old Broken Val colt. Pepperoni poured it on late. Pepperoni going to break Maiden in the end by about 4. Hollywood Critic a game second. Distant third was Eye Skipper. And Stormy Desire will be fourth. 1:40 and 2/5 seconds.
Number 7, Pepperoni, rallied from well off the pace to win. Going away for trainer Mike Maker. Johnny McKee was along for the ride. Number 7, Pepperoni, a 3-year-old Broken Val colt, breaks Maiden here. In his 6th start, returns $7, $280, $260. Second was number 1, Hollywood Critic, $260, $220. Third was number 4, Eye Skipper, $380. The winning exacta was $19.40. The dollar try, $41.60. The $2 super, $751.60. The Rolling Daily Double was $50 even. And the pick 3 for 50 cents comes back $51.25. Up next, race number 5 from Turfway Park, a claimant event for fillies and mares. Claiming price of $8,000. Will be going 6 1/2 furlongs. You're reminded of the scratch at number 7, Unbridled Ella. The morning line favorite was number 6, Shoes for J-Lo. Carrying the familiar Hay Silks, Perry Oots has the call.
They are racing, and Starmy had to check there shortly after the start. Sunny Short Stack is on some gate speed swag. Quickly, here comes Shoes for J-Lo up to a contest, and being a pace presence up there 3 wide is Faith in a Prayer. Taking off the horses there, Felicidades racing in 4th, right alongside, flanked by Luck by Design, and then 2 to Pure Treasure, and after that blown start, Starmy is last of the octet as they went the opening quarter, 23-2, and Sunny Short Sack, Didier Osorio shows the way. Now taking a snug hold of Osorio is Sunny Short Snack, trying to ration that speed out. Perry Oots and Shoes for J-Lo right alongside to contest, inching an ever closer third. Faith in a Prayer has drawn within 2 lengths of the top duo, then a space of 4 back to Felicidades, who's followed up next by Luck by Design as they approach the quarter pole. The half 46 and 4, and Sunny Short Stack speed's been a solo act thus far. Here comes Shoes for J-Lo moving wide for the drive. It's Sluiceway and Prescott as they bank off of the turn, and Sunny Short Stack on the inside has the lead. There's Shoes for J-Lo on the far outside. Sluiceway as they approach the 8th pole. Here's Sluiceway and Rodney Prescott forging to the front. Shoes for J-Lo has no response. Neither does Sunny Short Stack. From the back, Luck by Design is going to run on for a minor reward, but it's all over up front. Sluiceway on the class drop scores by open lengths. Shoes for J-Lo settled for 2nd. Luck by Design was 3rd, and Felicidades ran on to be 4th. 1:20-1.
Number 8, Sluiceway, under Rodney Prescott, finishes full run on the class drop to win, going away by about 5 in the end. Number 8, Sluiceway, trained by Richard Martinez, returns 14.80, 7:24.60. Second was number 6, Shoes for J-Lo, 3:42.60. Third was number 5, Luck by Design, 3:40. The exacta comes back $59. The trifecta, $208 even. The super, $1,456. The pick 3, $424.80. And the Rolling Daily Double, $70.80. Up next, race number 6, the 29th running of the 96 Rock Stakes, $75,000 guaranteed stake event for 3-year-olds, going 6 1/2 furlongs. The morning line favorite, number 6, the Great War, coming off a 4th place finish in the Breeders' Cup back in November at Santa Anita.
They are off in the 96 Rock Stakes. In a lackadaisical beginning for Candy Charger, but a fast start for Drawing Eye, who sends on out. There goes the favorite, the Great War, up between horses. Through from the inside, Serious Talk will be a pace presence, and now Serious Talk assumes command. The Great War racing in 2nd along the rail. Cody Told Me racing along in the 3rd position, flanked by Worth the Gamble, and on the far outside, Drawing Eye is 5th, but only about 3 lengths off the leaders. In behind these 5 is Musical Store, about 2 lengths off the pace, then a link to Fujita 5, and then 2 till Milwaukee Mist, and then a separation about 4 lengths back to Cody Told Me. The quarter, 23 seconds flat. The field, about 3/8 of a mile left from home, and it's a battle on the front end. Serious Talk on the inside has the narrowest of leads. The Great War sitting to the outside, just ready to pounce, eager to go on, and now Jimenez lets him out of knots, and he quickly opens up a length. Serious Talk coming under a ride, then a space of 4 back to Two-Step Temper. At the top of the lane they come, and the Great War will turn him in. The Great War off the turn in front by 4. Serious Talk is 2nd, then a long way back back. There's Two-Step Temper, and 3 further back to Candy Charger after that blown spark as they approach the 16th pole, and the Great War opening up with each and every stride. The Great War dominant in victory here. The Great War geared down to take the 96 rocks in 6-length winner. Two-Step Temper was second. A three-way go for show between Cody Told Me, a late-running Milwaukee Miss. Then came Serious Talk, Candy Charger, Fujito 5, Worth the Gamble, then a long way back to Draw an Eye. Running time 1:18.3.
Number 6, The Great War. Couldn't have been any easier of a winner. Dominant in victory here. Number 6, The Great War, trained by Wesley Ward. ALBIN Jimenez was along for the ride. May have a future Derby runner here. The Great War, what a sublime performance there. The winner returns $220, $210, $210. Second was number 12, Two-Step Temper, $5, $360. Third, number 4, Serious Talk, $260. The daily double was $31.20. The exacta $13.80. The pick 3 for $1, $65.60. And the dollar super, $445.80. The 7th race from Turfway Park, a claiming event for fillies and mares. Never won 2 races lifetime. The claiming price, $15,000. The morning line favorite was number 8, La Joya de Oro, with apprentice Jack Gilligan.
They are off, and the starter caught him in a perfect line. La Joya de Oro wastes no time, fires right on out. Here comes Rejoice and Repent to prompt the pace, and engaging on the inside, there's Curious Ruth and Lil Abby Joe knifing up between horses. That's the 4 of them. Then a length back to Justice Judy racing along into 5th position. Then a separation of 2 lengths back to Duchess Whitney, who's 2 in front of Majesty Goodness. They took the opening quarter 22-4, and they head into that upper turn just over 3/8 of a mile left to run. And Curious Ruth shows the way. The favorite Rejoice and Repent tracking right off this one, being hemmed in there as La Joya de Oro is going to put her in the pocket spot. And then 4 further back to Justice Judy, a length to Lil Abby Joe as they approach the quarter-mile pole. It's Curious Ruth to the inside, to the outside, turning up the pressure. There's La Joya de Oro at the top of the lane. They come, and Curious Ruth will turn first. Here's La Joya de Oro to the outside. 3 further back to Rejoice and Repent in the stretch run. Curious Ruth laying in a bit, but here comes La Joya de Oro bearing down on the outside. La Joya de Oro just from Curious Ruth. Curious Ruth to the inside. La Joya de Oro pushes on by. Curious Ruth flat as a New England Patriot football. La Joya de Oro wins by a length and a half. Curious Ruth faded to second. Then came Justice Judy. Unchained Energy was 4th.
Morning line favorite, number 8, La Joya de Oro, battles throughout the stretch run and proved to have the upper hand, opening up late. Apprentice Jack Gilligan along for the ride for trainer Ernie Radamosa. The winner returns $7, $520, $320. Second was number 1, Curious Ruth, $820, $540. Third, number 4, Justice Judy, $320. The exacta comes back $52.40. The try, $110.80. The superfecta, $683.80. The rolling daily double, $9 even. Race 8 from Turfway Park, a claimant event for fillies and mares. The claiming price, $5,000. They'll be racing 6 furlongs. Full gate of 12 will go to post here. The morning line favorite was number 2, She's Cute, with apprentice Rolando Aragon.
They are racing. Good beginning for all. A fast start for Miss Allie Stormcat, who appears to be a bit rank now as Reason to Meddle assumes the lead. Honey C has now inherited second. Still racing erratically there as Miss Allie Stormcat being hard to manage there for the jockey. Right to the inside of that one is Justifiable Salty. Racing up into the 4th position, scooting along the rail is She's Cute. Then a link further back, Bella Rosa Indy sequestered along the rail, gonna need a seam. Mega Sin is pinning that one in. Then a link back to Straight to the Bank, and last of them all is Little Sadie on that turn back the quarter, 23-1, just over 3/8 of a mile left to race, and Reason to Meddle and Gilligan looking for 3 on the card shows the way, a length and a half to the good. Honey C racing along in second. There's She's Cute in third, and tipping wide for the drive. Here comes Mega Senna knifing between horses. To the top of the lane they come, and Reason to Meddle will turn first. Reason to Meddle off the turn in front by 4. Honey C being put to a left-handed pressure. Justifiable Salty moves wide for the drive. There's Mega Senna as they approach the 16th mile marker, and Reason to Meddle putting on a 1-horse dominating performance here. Reason to Meddle took him from flag fall to that's all. Reason to Meddle wins by 3. Mega Senna was second, then came Tactical Terra, and a fading Honey C was 4th. 1-14-1.
Number 6, Reason to Metal, took him coast to coast here, giving apprentice Jack Gilligan his third win on the card. Number 6, Reason to Metal, returns 920, 540, 380. Second was number 5, Mega Senna, 660, 480. Third was number 4, Tactical Terra, 480. The Daily Double, 4160. The Super, 2,146 even. The Pick 3 was $96.20. The Exacta for a $2 wager, $70.40. And the $1 try, $189.20. Ninth and final race from Turfway Park, a claimant event for condition claimers which have never won 3 lifetime. The claimant price $5,000. Full gate of 12 will race 6 furlongs. The morning line favorite from the Kim Hammond barn was number 5, Runaway Dan, with apprentice Rolando Aragon.
That one in, they're all in line. And very quickly, they're off. And blazing Hellcat blitzes on out to take early command. Right to the outside, there's Runaway Dan on the extreme outside. Standpoint and Perriutes will be a pace presence. And to that one's outside is Passion Park and Pompel. Taking back in 5th is Runaway Dan. Right to that one's outside is Eolia. Then a link for the back against the rail. Dynasca, the huge class dropper, is about 6 lengths off the pace. And then 2 for the back to Gimme a Wish, who's followed up next by Fort Morgan. They blitz the opening quarter. Standpoint throws it down 22-3 and makes their way towards that 3/8 pole. And Standpoint shows the way by a length and a tail. Blazing Hellcat trapped along the inner rail, begging for a seam as Runaway Dan's got him locked and shuffled. And then comes Passion Park in 4th. Wide there is Eolia, who's 5th and going to be about 7 wide as they bank for home. Towards his inside is Patriotic Duty and Dynasca being put to the test. The half 46-4 and heads turn for home. And on the inside, Standpoint and Perriutes has the lead. Here comes Dynasca forging through traffic to the inside. Passion Park to the outside. Is there room for Dynasca to the middle? Contreras takes a shot and knifes right on through. Here's Passion Park and coming wide for the drive. The Bug Boy with Eliola even further out. Fort Morgan zooming by. Fort Morgan by a flared nostril. Iolia was 2nd, then came Doro Marani in 1, 14-3.
Number 8, Fort Morgan gets up in the shadow of the wire to win a narrow 5-horse photo, giving jockey Albin Jimenez his 3rd victory on the card. The winner returns 2580, 1240, and 780. Finishing 2nd was number 12, Eolia. 3rd, number 6, Duro Morani. 4th was number 1, Dynasca. And completing your super high 5 was number 11, Passion Park. The Exacta returns $346. The Trifecta for $1, $173. The Superfecta for a $2 wager, $26,545. And the Pick 4 for a $1 wager, $794.60. Well, that wraps up the program for this Saturday evening. Live racing returns tomorrow, Super Bowl Sunday, a 9-race card with a post time of 1:10. For all of us here at Turfway Park, I'm track announcer Jim McNerney, and this has been the Turfway Park Report.